Have you seen guys that just for men their mustache?
No.
It looks like a piece of shit on their upper lip because it's so intensely dyed. One time my bus driver picked up roadkill.
No.
So there was a dead deer on the side of the road. And he goes, oh, that's fresh. And then he pulled over and he wrapped it in garbage bags and put it in the back of the bus.
Here we are. Another episode. Big sip. We got
to hydrate.
The hilarious Matt O'Brien. How are you?
I'm good. This is so great to see you. I feel like when I first moved here, I saw you every 3 hours, and I haven't seen you in a while.
I know. We have been good friends for years. We've known each other for what, 15?
I think so.
I need to address that I kind of have a lisp. Can you hear it?
Do you? Are you wearing Invisalign?
I got the dots. You know how you get the dots put on for Invisalign?
Yeah.
And I didn't want them on the front of my teeth. So I said, put them on the back. It is crazy.
Crazy.
I'm not getting used to it. It's been on for almost a week.
Yeah.
I have a fucking when I start drinking, I have a full lisp.
I couldn't hear it at all.
Okay, because I feel like it's bad.
I can't stop staring at your teeth now.
You can't see them because it's in the back. But it's so uncomfortable. I hate it.
That's weird. I hate teeth. I have a tooth that is back, was going like drifting back behind my front teeth.
Oh.
And then so the dentist put like putty in front of it to make a fake tooth. So can you see how thick this one tooth is?
Oh, yeah, it's a thick tooth.
I got like a rhino tooth.
You have like an extra tooth.
So he just like puts putty on it and it's like drywall on top of this tooth
You
to
have
make it look
David
thicker.
Putty on your tooth.
I got David Putty. Yeah. Raw dog in a flight all the way to Europe. That's me.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I hate it. And last night, okay, can you see this cut on my lip?
No.
I have a slice right in the middle. Last night, I was at the store.
Salty chip?
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, big dick sucking act out. It was fucking, this lineup was nuts. It was Jeselnik, Sebastian Maniscalco, Shane Gillis, Felipe Esparza, then me.
Wow.
Everybody was getting standing ovations.
Crazy.
I'm like, so I went up, I was like, I went crazy. 10 minutes in, I felt it slice. I got off stage, all my teeth were all bloody.
Oh my God,
I cut it
man.
open. I know, disgusting.
Ew. And every time you
know.
touch the mic at a comedy club, you're like, I got something from this. That went into your bloodstream.
I went in the back and Lucas was in the back bartending. I go, give me the strong. He put this like fucking rubbing alcohol on a cloth and I just sat there because I was like, the cloth was also dirty, but I was like, I don't know what to tell you.
Also, why does every mic at a comedy club smell the same? It smells like a petting zoo. Every single one.
It
smells like goats and chickens.
And taint. It's like a goat's
sweaty petting zoo. It's disgusting.
Every comedy club you guys have ever been at, every single mic You smell good, right? I wipe these down.
This smells fine. Fine.
I wipe it down. That's why you should have every guest. I wipe it down. It's disgusting.
That's not something they do at comedy clubs. I mean, people were bringing their own mics there for a second. And I'm like, that kind of makes sense.
I think I should.
Yeah.
Because you... and I like leave it on my chin. I have another zit there too. I gotta stop doing that. I like touch my chin with it.
I don't know.
Disgusting.
Our industry is disgusting. The people are gross. The equipment is gross.
It's very gross.
The venues are gross. The carpet's gross.
When there's a carpet on a stage, why?
What are you doing?
That one small rug that's soiled with like stains. I'm also like, no one's eating up here.
You ever seen one vacuum in a comedy club? I've never seen a vacuum. I've been all over comedy club, never seen any kind of cleaning equipment.
No, the one I saw, I think it was in a Vegas club. The one, remember those old school ones that go and they just roll up?
Oh, it's not plugged in?
It's not plugged in.
It's like a Fisher Price?
Yes. I'm like, what is that? That's not getting any crumbs.
Picking up old kernels?
Ew. It is gross. And picture the amount of comics there are and the amount of spit going on those mics. Why aren't they being changed every single fucking night?
Oh, yeah.
They're not even being wiped down. They're just being set to the side, letting the germs soak into the microphone.
Yeah. I'm spitting more the older I get. Do you notice that? I'm spitting more. I'm getting a wet mouth.
Oh, yeah.
What? I'll see the light and I'll see someone in the front row just be like... But like, especially at the Comedy Store, like the main room or something, they're just so excited to be there that they're just like, yes.
Why is it? I'm spitting so much there. Is it because of the lights we can see them more?
I don't know. It could be the lighting. It could be maybe we just have
spitting.
Old wet mouths.
The older we get, the wetter they get.
You ever see old men and they're just like...
But they seem dry.
I know, but maybe they're just really on top of it.
Pull your mic down just a tad. Just
down here?
Let them see those lips. Let them see that mustache. Let them see that big old fucking hard tooth.
I put some product in it.
You did?
Yeah. Also, Julia bought me Just for Men. She wants me to dye it. Do you see the old Gray Jays in here?
Dye your mustache. Julia.
I know. No, it like came in the mail the other day. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I didn't order this. She goes, well, you know. She's like, maybe you could Just for Men your mustache. I was like, have you seen guys that Just for Men their mustache?
No.
It looks like a piece of shit on their upper lip because it's so intensely dyed, and then because the rest of my hair is a bit gray. This matches in a way.
You're not dyeing your mustache.
My wife hates me. She hates the way I look. What can I say?
Julia, as if. Come on.
Yeah, I'm not dyeing my mustache.
You're not dyeing your mustache.
No.
Anybody who uses those hair dyes too, it's like never the same color.
Yep.
And it's the Giuliani, where you have the mustache melting.
Can you imagine? I'm on stage and just it's leaking down
like
my lips.
Poo-poo caca.
How's everyone doing tonight? That guy's dying.
You sucked on a wet turd going on stage. That's what the mic smells like.
Wet turd. Wet
so
stupid
disgusting.
turd.
That's nasty as hell. So wait, you're going? We're going to Canada for summer.
We're going to Canada.
You're a fellow Canadian man.
I'm excited. I'm excited for moisture.
It's
rain. Humid.
Now, yeah,
I'm kind of excited for that. I don't know why. It's just been so dry in LA, and I'm just like, I sprayed my hose on my car the other day, and it smelled like rain for a second, and I went, oh. The smell of wetness really got me. And I'm going to Montreal 3 days before you, unfortunately. On Sunday, going to get inky, stinky, binky, drunk and eating. I'm going to eat everything.
Are you going to La Belle Provence?
Oh, of course, got to do that.
There's this. Okay, if you're in Montreal, you know what we're talking about. It's a disgusting poutine chain.
Yep.
It's on the corner of St. Catherine and Lord knows what the street is. The people who work there are
miserable.
Grease traps.
Yep.
I don't know how they press. Like they have an old school. They don't have you're not tapping your fucking card. They used to have the old school thing.
Yeah.
Layer of sludge.
Disgusting. Because it's open like 24/7.
Oh,
so it's like, when do you clean this place?
You can't clean it.
it.
No, there's no cleaning.
There's just grease floating around the air, and just the drunkest people on the planet are there.
God.
But it tastes so fucking good, unfortunately.
So fucking good.
It's like something in the gravy. There's something in the steamies.
The steamies. Have you had the steamies in the poutine?
No.
Oh, they chop them up.
I like my poutine. I like raw dog and a poutine.
I like a classic. You don't add anything?
No.
I add vinegar and ketchup.
Yes. That's wet.
I love a wet fry.
I like vinegar though.
Like malt. A nice malt fry.
That's something you don't get a lot down here. Malt vinegar is very pubby.
It is pubby.
Because
there's no malt.
Canada has a lot of pubs. I had a lot of malt vinegar.
The British open Canada.
We love the Queen of Canada. Give me the vinegar.
We have a good. There's not that many good pubs out here.
No, there's like a
3.
Tam O'Shanter's.
Yeah, there's the one on I don't know where Melrose or something. I never go down there.
Yeah, there's a few, but there's few and far between. But Canada's littered with them. That's
we love a pub.
There's a few things I miss. I miss Canada. We're going to a cottage too,
yes, we love
or
a
cabin as they call them. Do they say cottage in
We're
America?
saying cottage.
I don't
it's
fucking
a
know
cottage.
what they talk like down
dip
here.
your horn in the lake.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna wet my horn. It's gonna be soaking wet.
Your horn's gonna be sopped for a whole. Then Julia's like, put some dye in your pubes.
Dye your pubes, you old fuck. I think she's weirded out that she's married to a 40-year-old man all of a sudden. It really hit her, I think.
How old is Julia? Is she 35?
37.
Okay.
But like, I guess physically, just to be like, I'm married to a 40-year-old man. And then I just come out of the bedroom. Hello.
Hello, I have a couple grays in my mustache.
I don't look
Put
like
some
a
vinegar
40-year-old
on it.
man. I don't know.
I don't feel 40.
No, I don't feel it at all.
I mean, like my body does, but like the way we act, we're clowns.
If we had kids,
clowns don't age.
No, we're ageless clowns, Asian clowns.
We're Asian clowns.
We're Asian clowns. If we had kids, we'd look very different.
Yeah, I think so. We'd be weathered.
My friends that have kids, they are different people. They look 40.
Oh, your friends that keep messaging me about your Peterborough friends? We have
APL. APL looks great. If
APL, there's no APLs watching.
He's an old college friend, Adam Preston Lord. He used to tell girls that his name stood for abnormal penis large.
Wow.
Which, I don't know if they believe that.
Especially when it's worded like that.
Yeah. It's but
it was ALP. That would make sense.
Yes. Abnormal large penis.
Yeah. Abnormal penis large. That's a weird way to put it.
It's
French.
He's a weird fella, but he's obviously a big fan of yours. And wasn't there? Well, I don't forget what the story was.
Because there's some guy that he was saying I slept with at the lake, and I don't. I was like, tell him no.
But I wonder if that's a product of your now celebrity. As guys that brushed up against you once, and they're like, yeah, I fucked her.
I messaged my last pod. Somebody messaged me being like, "Oh, I'm so glad I got to fuck you." I'm like, "I don't know who you are." He's like, "Yeah, we met that one time in Miami." I go, "I've never fucked anybody in Miami." I go, I was in Miami for 1 hour and I left and I fucking hated it. I don't know who you are. He goes, oh, you have a doppelganger then. Sorry.
Unless there's
What the
somebody
heck?
pretending to be you. Can you imagine?
There's other women that probably look and sound exactly like this, but I'm like, this is, don't be, I know what I've done. I know my mistakes.
I've not met a woman
Wrecked
like
them all.
you. I could say I've not.
You've never once
I've been
met,
around.
No.
I don't
We've
know.
known, we've partied, that was the squeak. We've had some times. We used to do comedy in Toronto all the time, and then we fucking.
Oh yeah. I've seen it all. I've seen all. I mean, back when you were with Lady Stash, JeHNS all the time. I watch you all the time there, and it's just like, there's something that happens, especially as there's our generation of Toronto comedians. It's like we went through a lot of shit.
We really did.
Yeah. I know every generation of comics go through shit, but I'm like, we all were like in it. And like, it was the internet was transitioning and like people were like just starting to move to the States.
Yep.
And it was just like, and you could see the industry collapsing in Canada. Like the Much Music building was shutting down and like TV was going to shit. And then so like, it's like, we really went through it.
We're the same age.
Yeah.
We went through the same shit. Remember in high school when they tried to combine OAC and grade 12?
Yeah. The victory lap?
What the fuck was that? Then everybody was like, all our like education was like shoved together for two. They're like, oh wait, they're gonna teach them double.
Yeah.
Like, everyone failed math. Everyone was failing like every fucking.
There was like first of all,
class.
to explain to anyone that doesn't know this so our year had an optional fifth year.
Yes.
Yeah. So you do 4 years of high school and they're like, do you want to come back for a fifth? You could do it. We could
And we're like,
keep going.
But I was like, no. And then they stuffed all the curriculum in one fucking year. And I'm like, I failed. I was like an idiot.
I didn't
failed
know
my
shit.
classes.
I was terrible at school. I was very average and very like, also I lived on a farm too. So I lived so fucking far away.
God.
I rode a short bus to school.
You did?
There's a short bus, a little yellow short bus that picked up all the farm kids. We went around every farm, bing, 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 and then they dropped us off. And then, imagine getting dropped off in front of high school. The smokers were staring at us.
You
Like, who the fuck are they? These hillbillies come out.
Ready to learn.
About to learn some numbers. That was one time my bus driver picked up roadkill.
No.
So there was a dead deer on the side of the road. This is out in the middle of nowhere. And he goes, oh, that's fresh. And then he pulled over and he wrapped it in garbage bags and put it in the back of the bus.
Just sitting beside you?
Yeah.
Just you and the dead deer.
But he wrapped it and then, there was like blood on the floor.
Oh my God.
He told us all to move to the front of the bus. And the worst part is one of the kids was deaf. And so we couldn't explain to him what was happening. So he's like freaking out. He's like screaming and we're like, this is fine.
Also, even like if you would explain it, it's still not fine.
It's still not fine.
Even if you knew sign language, the guy would still be like, "There's a dead carcass in the back of the fucking bus."
Yeah, the bus driver wants to eat that garbage.
So he wasn't. The deaf guy wasn't helping the short bus.
He wasn't helping the short bus situation.
He definitely wasn't helping.
Bringing down
deaf
the whole
on a
morale.
farm. That's terrifying.
Yeah. I mean,
You can't hear anything coming.
already don't know what the hell's going on.
Jeez.
That's the number one thing I did fear. I'm like, someone's going to storm our property and just murder us and no one will know.
This is why you and Jefüerson should hang out. You're both farm boys.
Is he a farm boy too?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
What? I thought you knew he was a farm guy.
I had no idea.
What the hell? Born and raised in a farm. Pop in.
He's
Pop
popping.
all the way in. You gotta come all the way down.
Oh,
all
he
the way
was
down, get on
napping,
camera.
I
I gotta
think.
talk on the mic.
Yeah.
Okay, hi guys.
didn't know what kind of
You're
farm?
It was an organic table meats farm, 220 acres, upstate New York.
Holy
Poultry,
shit.
lamb, beef, chicken, turkey, pork, eggs, ducks.
Tell you what, he's also got the wet mouth.
Everything.
Well, last time I was on one of these, I had cotton mouth, so I
did?
can't win. I can't win. It's either dry mouth, wet mouth.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I
wet
think your mouth is
right
good.
now.
I like your mouth.
Yeah, you like my mouth. Is the
I love your
pH
farm
off?
mouth.
Is the pH off?
Good checking out.
No, it sounds like
What
coffee.
kind of farm did you have?
It was a hobby farm. So it was just like horses, chickens, goats. We had peacocks at one time too.
Peacocks. They're
'cause
a pain in the ass.
They are a
huh?
pain in the ass. They're loud as hell. It sounded like a jungle. Sounded like a rainforest cafe at our place. Ducks.
Ducks.
Yeah, we had a big fat pig that we ate.
You ate it?
Yeah.
You ate a pig?
Did you give it a name before you ate it?
I think we called it Dustin. I don't know why.
Dustin. Oh God.
Well, my sister gave it like a boy's name. I was like, that's a boy she hates at school.
Oh, that's
I
a
think.
bully for
We're
sure.
gonna kill Dustin.
He's
fucking
fucking eat Dustin's balls
Suck back
first.
on a Dustin.
Okay, well,
Okay.
that was that.
That was a nice
Thank you
chat.
for your farm
Thank
chat.
you. Okay, we'll continue this later.
Absolutely,
we'll
we
talk
will.
Farm
We'll
shop
talk farm
later.
talk.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Ew.
How's it? Still wet?
No,
Still
it's
wet?
dry, actually.
Oh,
It's nice.
okay. You dry it.
Just soaking wet mouth coming at you.
Hobby farm. Oh wait, speaking of high school, my Mr. Black, one of my favorite teachers in high school, who got me into comedy, his daughter reached out. She saw one of my Instagram reels, not from the special. Please, for God's sakes, watch my special.
Share
Fifth
that
Queen.
fucking thing, please.
Tell everybody you goddamn know, because it is not being pushed on Netflix, and you have to really search for it to find it now. She saw a reel, and my teacher, like, he's the reason I got into comedy. There's a Humber College poster in my drama room, and he was like, "You should audition for this."
No.
He's the reason. Anyways,
Cute.
His daughter's a fan now. Very
That's
cute.
nice.
I
Mr.
know.
Black.
Let's get into your body stuff, because you got a lot. You've got good stuff.
I told you before we started recording that I was like, I'm going down because I'm like, I don't know if I have that much to talk about. And I was going through my body problems.
You have so much.
I've had a lot. Nose, throat,
What's
balls.
the nose?
Broke my nose 5 times.
5 times.
Never went to a hospital to get it fixed.
Did that?
Look at this fucking Dinty Mc.
Well, I have
Nippy.
Denty McDent, and I don't have a broken nose. So
But maybe I mean my family always had kind of a bumpy nose, but it's like I used to hate talk about nose stuff. Like I got a pretty big honk around me.
But do people comment on yours?
Sometimes. But it'll be weird. It'll be like I remember I was in Toronto one time and I was on the subway platform. A group of teens on the other platform. I was just walking by, and from the other platform, they went, "Look at the schnoz on that guy," and I'm just like,
minding your own business.
Yeah, like, and I can't run up the stairs and go,
Yeah. Hey, screw you.
Fuck you, you kids. But that's, I just broke my nose my first time breaking my nose was very stupid too. I was 7, and I used to wear these big t-shirts to bed. We could call them nighties. And
was it a t-shirt or was it a nightie?
I used to wear a large t-shirt that I'd walk around with a candlestick and a nightcap.
And no underwear.
No, I'd wear underwear.
You would underwear?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I thought it was the tip peeking out.
No
of the
tip
90.
peek. No, it was long. It was like knees. Like it was out there.
So APLs would have been
I used
showing.
to tuck my knees into the big t-shirt and tuck my arms in. And I was on the recliner watching cartoons and I fell on my face. I had no arms to I went, and I ran right on my nose
That's a bad
and
one.
broke it. My mom's a nurse, so she kind of just pushed it.
Oh, okay.
And whatever. And it was, I don't know. I was so fucked up. I was for sure concussed. I probably should have went to a hospital.
Yeah, falling directly on your schnoz.
On my
as a child.
face
Okay.
as a kid. But that's yeah.
That's
There's
a class. I mean, it's a
few
weird
body
way to break it.
things.
But get into the throat. The throat's crazy.
The throat's crazy. So I've always had this thing where
It's not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing.
No,
at
it is funny now.
It's kind of funny.
I've always had this thing where I would sometimes eat something and it would lodge right here. And I'd be like, oh, I got to get a glug of water to push it down. And I just thought that was normal. And
so every time you ate, what specific things?
So sometimes if it's a dry thing, I'll have some crackers or something. It'll just be right here. It'll stop.
And stops and congeals.
And then I'll take a glug of water and it'll go, and I can feel it plunge into my guts.
Ew.
My whole life I've been doing
And then
this.
you hear a splash.
And first of all, before I get into this whole stuff, I tell this story on stage sometimes, and so many men have this problem.
Really?
Our good friend James Hartnett
has
tiny throat, and he discovered it from my bit. He went, I think that's also me. And that's a pretty good impression of him.
Well, that's very good. Well, let's see how many people relate to this.
Yeah. So I've always had this problem. And so the worst time this happened was during the pandemic. I was at Julia's parents' place where we were staying for a few months. And we're like, let's treat ourselves to a nice steak dinner tonight, right? So we make this beautiful steak dinner or whatever. I take a bite of steak, swallow it, same thing, gets
Stuck.
lodged. And so I take a glug of wine. I was like, have some red wine there. And it goes, and then the wine just goes, and I just wine puke all over the table. And Julia's parents are just politely sitting there being like, maybe she could get a glass of water or something.
You're like, I think something's wrong.
And I'm just like,
my God.
and then so I go to the sink and I'm standing there and it's stuck. Like this piece
Can
of
you
meat.
see it or you can just fucking feel
I
it?
could just feel it. It was like I could breathe fine. I couldn't
Okay.
swallow my spit. I couldn't swallow anything.
And you tried to swallow something else?
I kept trying to do water. It kept coming back up.
Oh, God.
Julia's freaking out and she Googles it, and the number one remedy is to drink a can of Coke.
Okay.
So apparently that'll like burn the meat out
Okay,
of your throat. Yeah, like
acid.
fizzes.
Ew.
And so I try it, and all that does is it foams and it comes out of my nose and my fucking ears.
No,
and
not your ears.
No, it doesn't.
Oh my
No.
God. You're like one of those Sour Patch they add. Like,
Literally, I'm the Sour Patch guy.
oh my God.
No, I'm just foaming all over the place. And then, so because we're in Canada, we're like, okay, fucking go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Because it says, if you Google, they're like, if can of Coke doesn't work, go to the hospital.
I can't believe can of Coke.
And yeah, it's crazy. So this is like in the middle of January. So it's like minus 50 degrees. It's so cold.
Ottawa's hell.
Ottawa's absolute hell in the
It's
winter.
colder than it's ever been anywhere on the planet.
They said at one point it was colder than Mars.
Yes.
The news was like, this is Mars. If you ever want to feel Mars, this is what Mars feels like.
Hell.
And so she drives me to the hospital. Julie's like crying, freaking out. I'm like, it'll be okay.
Can you even talk?
I could talk. I could talk
Okay.
fine, but it was like muffled because one of my pipes was lodged. And I'm just like drooling. I couldn't, swallow. So I'm just constantly drooling. I get in the hospital. It's like peak COVID. So Julia couldn't come in. So I go in there, mask up, and there's like people dying of COVID-19, and I'm like, I have a steak cut in my throat. one for steak throat, please.
Do you have any A1 sauce?
Yeah.
You're just going to lube it down?
I was like, this is quite delicious, and I'd like to get back to it. So she's like, did you try a can of Coke? Is what she said. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking tried it.
I tried the Coke. We're here.
And she's like, yeah. She's like, we get this all the time. They call it.
Get this all the time.
It's called Steakhouse Disorder.
Steakhouse Disorder.
Yes, it's a real medically labeled thing, and it only happens to men 35 plus.
Oh my! So women never?
Like never happens to a woman. I don't know why. I think just big pig-headed fucking
It's
idiot
because you guys
men.
aren't sucking enough dick. That's
we're not
why.
sucking dick, stretching out the pipes. So they bring me in, and the doctor's like, okay, we'll give you this drug. They like juice me up with this drug, and he's like, that's going to relax your esophagus, so
Okay.
it should just plop right in. He's like, this works all the time. I'm like, great. He's like, it'll take about 30 minutes.
You sit there.
So I sit there drooling everywhere, and then he comes back 30 minutes. He goes, huh? Nothing, huh? He goes, we gave you a lot of that drug too.
Oh God!
And then he asked me if I smoke weed or I drank alcohol. I'm like, buddy,
Yes, it's the
all
pandemic.
the time.
We're
It's a
all
pandemic. I'm like,
We're
this is
dying.
tough. And he goes, yeah, you got a pretty high tolerance for drugs then. And he goes, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to drug you up, put a tube down your throat with pincers. And they're going to put a tube down the throat, chop up the steak in my throat.
No.
And he showed me the device. He goes, this little guy here. And it was like a little...
Like with little snippers?
Little
like
snippers.
like sewing scissors?
It had little it was like a mouth. It was like a little like chompy
Ew.
It had like teeth on it. Not like human teeth, but like...
Oh, can you imagine he put
Yeah.
like somebody else's teeth?
It was like those like teeth that you wind up.
Oh yeah.
And just like goes down my tongue.
And you're-
It's working. So,
oh my God.
because the pincers come out of the tube, chop, 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 and then push. And he's
Chop and push.
Chop and
It's
push.
that big. Did they show you how big the steak was?
Yes. He's like huge. It's very fatty, shitty piece of steak.
How big a piece are you putting in your mouth, first of all?
I got to learn to chew more.
But you gotta learn to cut more, I feel like.
I got greedy with the steak.
God.
But so I'm like, fine. Okay. I was like, so what drug are you going to give me? And he goes, fentanyl. He's like, we got to give you fentanyl. And
you don't want to feel that.
yeah. And I was like, do you think that's going to work? He goes, yeah, it's fentanyl, man. He's like, have you read about fentanyl? I was like, yeah, I read about it. But after he gave it to me, it was like the fucking best.
It felt that good.
I felt amazing. I was like, fine. Because hours of being in agony. And then finally, when that kicked in, I was like, do whatever you want. I was like, get
so
in
you're
there.
awake for this.
Completely awake. So they wheel me into this other emergency room. There's like 5 nurses, doctors hanging over me. I'm just like, yeah, what's up, everyone? Like just so like, and they're like, we're gonna roll you over, put the tube down your throat. I was like, yeah, let's do it. And I feel it.
You feel it too going in.
Yeah. So I'm like, he's like, you're gonna have to swallow the tube. So.
Ew.
So
Did
he
they put
puts-
like some lube on it or something? Some water?
I don't remember any of that.
Dry tube.
I don't know because he puts it in. I go, whoa, and I can feel it in there, and then it goes.
Oh
and
my
then
God.
Push.
I'm gonna gag. Oh my God. Ew.
Instant relief. I was like, A, I'm high on fentanyl. B, I got the steak out of my throat. I'm like, oh, fuck. It felt
God. So
nice.
how long would the chip, did they get second of like all that was like?
It was so hazy for me. It felt so quick, but yeah, they were in there for a bit. And then, so Julia's allowed to come in. I'm just like rolling on fentanyl. She's like, oh my God, are you okay? I'm like, buddy, who cares? I'm like, I feel great.
Holy shit.
And then after, he's like, so they did some scopes. They like looked at my throat and everything. And they're like, you have this.
You went down there still with a thing?
Because they had to like figure out if something was wrong with my throat.
Okay, yeah.
Turns out there is. It's something called eosinophilic esophagitis.
Say that back.
Some say it back. Spell it for me. So yeah, it's like medically tiny throat.
So you're just a
I
big
got
guy
little
with a tiny
big guy,
baby
tiny
throat.
Oh, careful! I'm so tiny.
So that's it. So they just said to you now, from now on, chew your steak,
Yeah.
and they're like, you just make sure that you have like nothing big has it happened since.
Well, here's the thing: in my fentanyl-induced high, they're like, "Do you want us to stretch your throat out so this doesn't happen again?" And Julia's there, and we're like, "Yeah, cool." Like I'm like, "Will it cost money?" And they're like, "No, none of this has got."
Stretch your throat out.
So I don't fully remember the
Some man's
procedure.
fist goes in.
Yeah, he's just like, "Ah!
You're like,
Eat the meat."
they put a big piece of steak in. This is how we stretch it.
Look, it's going in and out. No problems now.
This has to be a cartoon. You have to make this a cartoon. This is crazy.
So yeah, again, so
my
he
God.
rolls me over. They throw it felt like a balloon or something. It was like something inflated, and I felt like they were like just stretching it out. And then so they did it, and I'm like, fuck, this feels even better. And they're like, well, you're gonna have to get this done once a year, so because your throat eventually goes back.
Once a year.
And I haven't had it done again since, and that's been a couple years. But and sometime it has kind of been happening again.
No.
Yes. So like every now and then
Go back. You go to Canada, get it stretched.
Well, here's the thing. I tried to get it done here because I have SAG insurance. I was like, I got to get all this stuff done while I have SAG insurance. And it was so complicated. They still wanted to charge me some money, so it would be still a couple $1,000. And the doctor was like, we need to take a piece of your throat to study it first before we do the procedure. I'm like, so you're going to chop out a chunk of my throat?
Perverts. What are you going to do with that piece?
Yeah. So after he told me that, I was like, I'm out of here. I'll figure it out.
And in Canada, they just fucking shove a balloon down there, and a clown comes in. Like, oh my God.
Didn't get charged nothing.
I wonder how many people are going to hear this and be like, I have tiny throat.
I can't tell you how many guys have come up to me after shows being like, that's what that is. Oh my God. And it's the same story with all of us. We're like, yeah, my whole life I just eat something, have to glug water, push it down. Didn't know it was like a thing.
So mostly like bigger things like steak or like the meat, what's it called? Steak disease or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, Steakhouse Disorder.
Steakhouse Disorder.
Because like even if you have like crackers or something, it'll like soften, dissolve, and eventually go down. But the meat was like...
Picture how many kings died of this.
So many kings.
We thought it was gout.
I know. Could have been...
It was the old steakhouse disease.
The old steakhouse disease.
Big
for the old
king, little throat.
Tiny throats. Make all the dick-sucking jokes you want.
That would be a good band name. Tiny guy... Big
tiny guy, big
big throat.
Big guy, tiny throat.
Yeah, there's a metal band out there that's like, that's mine.
Eat the steak. Eat the steak. Be careful. Chew it.
Yeah. Drink the pop. It might not work. We got a whole new. Okay, get into the ball stuff.
Oh my
Because I'm
God.
like, I need.
As I cross my legs.
No, I need the ball. Because Julia, your wife, was on here. She mentioned your surgery.
Yes. The vasectomy.
Yes, the vasectomy. Yes. So she was on here probably 6 weeks ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let me preface this by saying I have to lead up into the ball stuff.
Yes.
I have several ball things.
Oh,
I have the worst balls on the planet.
Do you?
Yeah. Worst throat, worst balls. Top to bottom.
Small throat,
bad.
Smaller balls.
No, huge balls. That's a problem.
Big balls.
Enormous balls.
What are we talking?
Every woman that's seen my balls is like, what's going on here?
Really?
They're not like comically big, but they're like...
Well, that sounds... I'm picturing two deflated beach balls right now. I'm picturing two like...
But
they've
like...
been popped around a party. There's a bit of water in them.
I think just larger than most. I think most guys have like... But I have like a real mittful.
Okay.
You'd catch
Two
that.
full batting gloves? Okay.
You'd catch that in a softball game and they'd be out.
Okay. Okay.
So the first ball thing I had was I twisted one.
Twisted
around.
How?
I was in college. I think I was 20. I got out of bed. I don't know if I scissor kicked out of bed. I don't know what the hell I did.
What the fuck?
But I was like, and I just felt the worst pain in my life. I puked. It was so bad.
God.
And I went, oh God. And I'm like, I was touching it. It hurt like hell. It hurt so much. It was like changing color. It was disgusting.
God.
I drove myself to the hospital, like head out the window, like gasping for air. They do an ultrasound. They're like, yeah, your testicle twisted around backwards. And we have to figure out which way it's twisted to twist it back. Otherwise, it'll pop off like a fresh pear.
Pop off like a fresh pear. They didn't say that.
They didn't say fresh pear. I think they said peach.
Oh my God.
But
because what, it would just die and fall off?
Because it's being strangled. So it was like starting to like bruise. It was like changing color.
Oh God.
And they're like, yeah, if you wait any longer, you could just lose the testicle. And I was like, well, let's do this. So the ultrasound, the nurse went, ding, immediate relief. Immediately.
That's it. One little twist.
Blink. And they were like, you have very long testicle cords.
Jesus Christ.
Saying this out loud again.
And you're like,
my body's a nightmare. And they're like, so this doesn't happen again, we recommend that you get surgery to shorten them, kind of thing. And I was 20. I was like, we'll figure that out eventually.
Yeah, well, that
still
doesn't sound like a good surgery.
Have not gotten that done.
Well, that sounds like a very invasive and very
invasive
hard surgery. That would take longer to heal.
That's like removing the testicle and sewing it back on. And I asked them, and they're like, it's painful. It's not good.
At 20 years old, you're gonna be like, I'll keep my long nuts.
And so
Jesus Christ.
It did happen one time after that, and I like did it myself.
And quickly.
I was like laying on the couch. I was like, what the fuck? It hurts. And I went, oh, stop. And I just like.
And you did the right way.
It back,
okay, God.
which probably is not recommended.
No, but.
But that was the beginning of the ball problems.
Did your guy friends be like, your nuts are huge?
I'm not just showing my nuts to my guy friends.
I don't know. I feel like if your nuts
Check it out, fellas.
Yeah, do these look bigger than yours? I've
never been like a nude man. I've never been nude. I'm Tobias.
What are you, Mark DeBonis? Very inside reference for a Toronto friend of ours. I worked with a girl back at Duff's who was a nudist, and it made me sick.
Yeah.
Around her parents at this age. I'm like, something's weird there.
No,
my dad's not seeing my jugs and my puss.
I don't know. My family's never been nude. I've never seen anyone's naked body.
No, we're clothed in the Tolev household.
I think I have a fine nude body, but I'll show it to those who pay the right money.
Yeah, he's got OnlyFans. Just his nuts.
Just my huge weird nuts with a Christmas hat on them.
Two little tiny Christmas hats. Two little tiny of your little your nighty hats on both balls.
I could do that as long as my face nut isn't in it. Who cares? That was the beginning of nut problems.
Okay.
I found a lump on my nut, which a doctor told me was cancer. A week later, found out it wasn't.
Is it gone, the nut? The ball?
Lump is still there.
Lump's still there.
Yeah.
You kept the lump there.
That's number 2.
So it's making the ball even bigger.
Yes.
Or is it, you can feel the ball? Can you see it?
A little lump. A little. So if you look at the right one, there's a little. How do you do? There's a little tip of the old hat, little lump.
I got introduced to Dr. Pimple Popper.
Can she pop my lump?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to. No, it's not like on the outside. It's floating around the inside.
Okay. Was it a cyst?
It's called a hydrocele.
Okay,
is what they called it. And
so just leaving that.
Yeah. So I was like, they're like, it's not a big deal. Who cares or whatever. So they're like, you can get it removed aesthetically if you don't like the way it looks. I was like, I love the way it looks.
Yeah. I like my little lump.
I would never change a thing. So, let me get into the vasectomy,
yes,
I guess. Just leading into the vasectomy. So I go for this vasectomy, and I go see this doctor, and he's like, first of all, the pre-appointment, he's like, all right, let's see him. Like, he just said that. So I had to show my nuts to this guy.
You stand up or you sitting down?
I was standing up. He was sitting down.
He was sitting down.
He put a glove on and he just grabbed them. He grabbed my vas deferences, which is what they cut for the vasectomy. And he goes, there they are. And he grabbed both of them. And he goes,
with 2 hands?
Yeah. He goes, I can get those.
My God.
He was just like checking it. And I'm just like standing there, just like, all right.
What? Did he have a cigar in his mouth?
Yeah. He's like, there they are. my babies.
Jesus.
And I guess that's the whole appointment, to make sure that you have your vas deferences available for him to cut. And
good heavens.
so he did that, and then he rolled his eyes and he goes, but buddy, he goes, you got to trim your pubes. And I'm like, there's not that much. Fine, whatever.
God, that's so funny.
So I go in for the main appointment, which he tells me, he's like, it's going to take about 10 minutes. It's a very quick procedure.
10 minutes?
Yeah, it's very quick. This doctor does them every Thursday. He only does vasectomies on Thursdays. And he told me, he's like, yeah, I do like 30 to 50 a day. Like
That's
in
too
a
many.
day. So many. Guys are in and out, lickety split. And
That's so many balls.
so I go in there. I have shaved aggressively.
Yeah, you're ready.
And then, so I go in there, and then you just sit on a sheet, and then they put your balls through a hole in a sheet, like a Mormon.
You're like a Jewish. Your first night fucking.
Exactly. And so you just see your balls there, and then
Your dick's away. Just the nuts.
dick's tucked in, just the balls. Yeah,
Are they giving you meds?
not yet. So the nurse comes in, she reshaves me. She's like, we have to go. I'm like, I thought I did a good job. She's like, you did okay or whatever. I was like, I'm sorry I disappointed you. So then she's doing that. She's asking me what I do. I'm like, I'm a comedian. She's like, I'm gonna have to come see you sometime.
No,
I'm like,
no.
she's literally knee deep in my nuts.
No, you've seen my balls.
I
You're
never
not
want to
coming
see
me
those
live.
eyes.
No, at a show.
Huh.
No. I had a girl wax my pussy and then come to my show an hour later, and
hate
that was
that.
hell on earth.
Ew, was
She wasn't
holding the
laughing.
waxing? Hey.
She goes, remember these hairs?
Yeah.
Make me laugh, or I'll put them back on.
Put him back on.
I'll put them back in you. So she's shaving you.
She shaved me, so I'm ready to go. Guy comes in, and so they just give you numbing. So there's you
like
can
a cream or like a needle
a needle.
in your balls.
Yes. So you can get knocked out. I know Atsuko's husband
Got knocked
just
out.
got knocked out completely. I wish I did. I think it would have been a little bit more expensive.
Yes. Jeremiah Watkins did the pod. He woke up halfway through.
What?
And like woke up and was like, whoa, and then fainted again.
I was awake the whole time, completely awake. So he puts the numbing stuff in, and he goes, "Can you feel that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can still feel down there." Puts another one in. He goes, "Can you still feel that?" I go, "Yeah." I'm like, "It's still a little bit numb." Again, my tolerance is
too
through the roof
much.
for everything.
My God.
So he starts to do it. I can feel everything.
No.
It's so painful. I'm sitting there. I'm sweating. I have a hat on. I put it like on my face. I'm like eating my hat.
Why were you like, for the love of God, put more fucking drugs in my balls?
I had, because he saw me flinching or whatever. And
my God.
He's like, okay, we'll numb you more or whatever. And then he's literally talking to the nurse. He goes, go grab some more. And he goes, we had to use a lot of vials. He's like, usually I use like 2 to 3. He goes, I used 12 on you.
Oh.
So much that I couldn't feel my legs. It couldn't feel up to my armpits. I'm like numb up to the armpits. I'm like, okay, I think we're good.
Oh my God.
And even with all of that, I could still feel it. So he's like in there. You can feel. I like saw him. I like peeked. I saw him. Like,
Why'd you peek?
I had to know.
No.
He gets the vas deferens out, and it looks like this little piece of spaghetti. And he goes snip, snip. He like cuts pieces out. Ugh. The feeling.
So when you say out, it's still attached to your body?
It's still in my. But
How
it's
long
out.
is this?
I guess they're pretty long. I don't know. He like pulled it out. Like it was like. Yeah, there's like
can't believe.
there's
What? No. There should be a full flat screen TV right here that you can only look at. You should not be able to see your vas deferences getting snipped.
I in my head I'm like, don't look, but I'm like, this is the only time I'm gonna get this done. I have to peek a little bit, and I watched videos on this previously. I was like, I gotta.
Sick.
So it was like this little piece of spaghetti that came out. He snipped it. The feeling was crazy, and then
You
they
felt the snip.
Yeah, felt the snip. It didn't. It kind of hurt. I'm like, this doesn't feel great. But then they had to this like solderize or like burn so it doesn't like grow back each end. And
No.
So I guess there's a thing they put on your back because they solder it, and you could get like electrocuted or something, and they forgot to plug that in. So like he solders one, and I go, oh
My God.
and he goes, whoa, did you feel that? And the nurse goes, oh my God, I forgot to plug it in. And I'm like, plug it in. Whatever that is, plug it in.
Oh my actual God.
And then so he solders the other part. Now that thing's plugged in, whatever the hell that thing does, still didn't feel great.
You're like full Home Alone, like,
Yeah.
oh, the
Like
John Hughes skeleton.
skeleton,
Yeah.
hair going
Dave
everywhere.
Lowe,
Hey.
This is crazy.
Yeah, it's terrible. It was a terrible experience. And then the next nut, this was just the first nut.
And you're smelling it too, the solder, right?
Because
it smells like burn.
You can. It's like burning flesh.
Oh God,
it's great. And I still am eating my hat. I'm still. When he's stitching it up, I can feel it still. It's terrible. And then I was like, great, it's over. And he goes on to the next one. And he goes, the other nut, the right nut, with the lump on it, the one that twisted as well.
So this nut's gonna be worse.
He's down there for a long time. He's down there for, I'm not even joking, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I can feel him.
Cancel my 15 other appointments.
He's like, we're going into code red.
What was he saying? Like anything? Why it's taking so long?
He was like sighing.
Sighing?
I'm hearing a doctor in my nuts audibly sigh. And then the nurse is kind of, and they're kind of mumbling at each other. And then like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, almost an hour. And then finally he's like, whew, he's like stitching it up. And I'm still there, just like, I'm soaking wet. I'm just like, and
your hat is fully inside your mouth.
The beak of the hat just coming out of my mouth. Wow.
Oh my God.
And then so he claps his hands together after he gets sewed up. He goes, well, that was the worst one I've had in a while. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I was here too. I didn't like that at all.
I thought you were going to go, and action.
And here we go.
Did he explain why?
After he did, so I hobbled out of there. All the men in the waiting room were probably just like, what the fuck happened to that
you
guy?
go white and wet. You're like,
white and wet. Like just holding my nuts. And
were you actually, was it that bad? That you were holding them when you came out?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you have to ice them for days.
Those men in the waiting room probably were like,
yeah, I'm walking out, electrocuted and like this.
Fuck.
And so he told me, he goes, you have so much scar tissue in your testicles. He goes, I had to dig through the scar tissue to get to the vas difference, like digging through, like taking pieces. And he goes, finally, when I got there, he goes, yeah, it was hard to like get it out and blah, blah, blah. And he goes, did you ride horses as a kid or anything? And I'm like, yeah, I grew up on a farm. I rode horses and bikes and everything. He goes, well, that's when I usually see this.
Really?
So I guess the bouncing around on a fucking horse
all those years
ruined my nuts.
Pounding those nuts on the horse's back. Jesus Christ. And then how long did it heal?
It took like a week. It was like, it was 2 to 3 days of like icing. And then the stitches are just bleeding all the time.
How many stitches are in there?
I had a lot. I think I had like 4 or 5 per side.
Fuck.
And I remember
they're under. I don't get where they are.
It's like under your nut, but the nuts are flopping all over the place. So your stitches are floating over here, and they're going all over the place. And then so I called him after the 3rd day. I'm like, dude, these are still bleeding. I got like special underwear that were like really supportive. I had bandages in my thing.
God.
And then he told me, I hate that I'm saying this. He goes, you have very oozy testicles. I'm so glad I'm married because when this comes out, everyone's gonna be like, "This man's disgusting."
I guarantee there's so many other men who are gonna be like, "Those are my balls."
Maybe, but he goes, yeah, you bleed a lot down there. So
I think anyone's balls bleed a lot, though.
Yeah,
it'd be weird if they didn't. And what, they healed in a day?
Mine especially, I guess.
What are you, fucking Superman? You're just like, there's no blood.
Superman's
in your balls?
never bled from his nuts. We all know that.
So how long can you have sex after that? You're just to wait a while.
So after a week, it kind of healed up. The stitches just eventually fell out, which is great. They were like, balls are very tender after.
Okay.
Because the scar tissue and everything.
Yeah.
And so you got to unload a little bit because there's still some good sperm in there.
Oh,
so for 2 or 3 months, you still have some guys in there.
Oh.
And the worst part is, so I've been working cruise ships every now and then. I was in the middle of a cruise. This was a couple weeks after.
Oh, fuck it.
And so I'm trying to get the old stuff out to get the bad stuff. And what can happen is you can get blood in your cum.
Oh.
And so I'm in the middle of the ocean and I look down and I go, I just cummed blood. Isn't that exciting?
Also, what a way to ruin that.
Oh, yeah.
You're the best. You jizz and you're like, oh, sweet heavens to Betsy.
It was just a great feeling to be like, oh, God.
Oh, my God. How long does that happen?
That happened for 4 days.
Oh, God.
And it was just the leftover of like, anytime you get a surgery or something, you know, you could puke blood. You got to get the excess blood out.
Sweet.
And I remember I told
Hector.
this old comic I was working with on the ship. He's like in his 70s or whatever. Because I told him I had a vasectomy, and I went, I fucking came blood today. And he goes, "Come blood." He goes, "You got to get off the ship."
Well, you do gotta get off the ship.
I got to get
You
out of
Jefüerson gotta get off the ships.
there. Oh my God. Maybe we should start our own ship.
Also, it would be so fun if you guys were actually on the same ship. It would make it tolerable.
I know.
Because then you can go explore together when you get to the ports.
I've gotten lucky where the comics I've worked with have been lovely and great.
Okay.
And it's just very interesting to like talk to them and like, because they're like cruise ship comics. They're the one guy I worked with, he'd been doing it since 2006.
Oh yeah.
He's like,
they live and breathe.
Oh yeah. He's like, I don't do land gigs.
No, that's crazy to call them land gigs.
Yeah.
These
On soil.
fucking oh God. Wait, that was insane. Okay, so you're all healed up.
I'm healed up. I'm cummed out.
You're cummed out. Your cum's white again.
I got it
Jesus.
tested.
Oh, because you have to go and get tested.
You gotta go and get tested. I went to this lab, just in a cup.
Okay.
A disgusting room too.
Oh, you do it there?
You do it there.
Ew, must have stunk.
It stunk. It was there was stains. I'm not kidding. Like the wall. Like
I was like, was there a couch in there? Is it like a casting couch room? Ew. It's like
let me tell you what was there. So in this sperm testing area, so there's this little small room, fluorescent light, like dentist lighting. Disgusting. Chair, like almost like a beanbag style chair.
No.
Just towels on it. Just like 1, 2, 3 towels. And then a little TV.
With what?
With stuff on it. And I'm like, I don't need to, but
No.
I looked. I had to look.
What? Wait a second. What are they playing? What kind of porn?
First of all,
do you get a pick?
It was a USB drive plugged in the back of the TV, and it told you how much was on there. 50 hours. 50 hours of porn
of pornography.
on there. And so it was like ass sluts, big bang butt, like all this like disgusting.
Oh, you pick.
There was all these titles or whatever. And I was like, that's as far as I got. I was already touching the remote. I was like, well, I'm going to remove this hand.
How can you actually fully jerk off in there? That's a lot of,
like
that's
sit on the towels and be like. And
you didn't sit on the towels. You
no,
stand?
I didn't. I stood.
I was like, you can't sit on the towels.
No, I just like pants. I was like, get that. I've never had a least enjoyable session.
Why? Because they need it to be super fresh?
Yeah, because you do it. And then if you do it at home, you have to drive. You have to sprint to a lab within an hour and get it on ice, I guess. Okay. Or you do it in a lab and then you ring a doorbell and this poor little nurse man comes and grabs your cup of jizz.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And
that's hell.
Yeah, it was pretty gross.
The grossest part of this whole thing.
Yeah, I really hope Julia appreciates all of the work I put into this.
She better be swallowing every dead piece of sperm you have in there, every bloody piece of dead sperm.
No more blood anymore.
Jesus
no more guys,
Christ.
too.
No more guys. So that's it now.
Yeah.
But you can get it reversed. If
you can.
Yeah.
Or they can like get it because there's still good stuff in there. It's just the vas deferences don't allow it to go out.
Okay.
So you can get it.
Oh, pumped out.
Yeah, pumped out and then inserted if you really want kids.
Okay.
We don't fucking want kids. No, not that bad. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I mean the pumping squid in.
Pumping squid.
No, I don't know. God. Yeah. I don't think Jefferson's gonna keep whatever the hell he has in his balls.
Yeah, he wouldn't get it done?
No, I don't think. I wouldn't want him to.
I mean, just find a better doctor than the one I use.
One of us isn't doing something down there, anyways.
Yeah. Maybe you should get tested, man. I'm curious.
At this point, what's...
I guess, whatever.
That's
the thing.
Me.
My balls are so fucked up. He said, he's like, you might not have even been able to have kids.
Yeah, because they've been all those horses.
And I was like, well, get out of there
those
then.
poor horses are all bruised.
Poor horses.
Your big fat nuts were slapping those little ponies' backs.
Big Canadian nuts slopping around in Appaloosa.
Well, then you might have what? Did I forgot to tell you the questions? But like the worst body story you've ever heard. I mean, those are pretty bad. Like something that's haunted you that you have never forgotten.
Okay. I was thinking about this. This is not. It's not a body. It's a farm story.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's one of the grossest things I've ever seen in my entire life.
Okay.
And you'll relate to this because you have a golden retriever.
No.
No, the dog's fine.
Okay.
So I grew up with a golden retriever, Cody, classic dog name.
Susan does love you, and
Yes,
she knows.
I love sweet little Suze. She knows. So yeah, growing on a farm, you see some stuff. And one day we had a vet come to neuter one of the horses.
Okay.
You call it gelding when it's a horse, I guess. Just removing the nuts from the horse. So the horse is in the stall, sedated. Vet's down there removing the testicles, and he's putting the testicles in a bucket beside the stall. And you know exactly where it's going.
No.
So he puts because my parents were like, go watch the vet, you'll learn something. Like I was like 8. And I was like, all right, so I'm watching this. I was like, this is disgusting. I hope I never have to experience this.
And then you did.
And then I did. But then he puts the bucket in a bucket beside the stall. And then, my dog comes up, puts his head in the bucket, eats both the testicles. And I'm like, no, like I'm grabbing, like, and the worst was because blood all over the dog's
and the
mouth.
horse looks over and goes,
oh no, my balls.
Ate the full nuts. How big were these nuts?
They were like decent size, and like he did it and
sucked them
and
back.
then I tried to get the second one, and then he had it in his mouth and ran into the woods. Ate balls in the woods.
Why are dogs so gross?
Dogs are just golden retrievers, especially, are just like experimenting with how far could I take this.
Why do they do that? Why are golden retrievers like? It doesn't matter what is on the ground. She'll suck it back in a second, where I'll have to shake her lips aggressively to get something out of her mouth.
They're curious.
They're fat pigs.
Yeah, they're big fat idiot pigs. They golden retrievers remind me of just like gorilla. Like they're just like a different type of dog. I don't know.
I don't know what's going on. Oh my god, can I show you this funny gorilla video?
I need to see.
Okay,
it.
so I don't even know if I talked about it here, but I can't stop talking about it. My sister went to the. It's so funny. She went to the Toronto Zoo. Shout out to the Toronto Zoo. My sister apparently wrote a letter. She complained she didn't want to go back. She goes to see the gorilla encampment. Okay, yeah. So she's got almost a 2-year-old baby. Her and her friend Jeorszályn, they go. They both have their babies like the same age, so they're little best friends. I should have had this queued up, but it will be worth it.
If it's a gorilla thing,
it's a gorilla thing.
Yeah,
it's a gorilla thing. So my sister goes into this fucking where is this goddamn thing? She goes into this encampment. And before they go in, they see that the gorilla is. It says like the gorilla's arm span is like 2 meters wide.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay. So she's like, let me find this fucking clip. It will be worth it. I swear to God. Okay. So I showed this to Pavone, our buddy Pavone, and I've never seen him laugh harder in his whole entire life at this fucking video. So she goes in and she sees this fucking ape, and she's like, the ape's kind of like looking at me. This gorilla's looking at me.
Oh my God. I know
and I'm like,
going.
okay, no, it's the fucking hell is this goddamn ape? There's the problem is our family group chat. Are you in a family group chat?
No, my parents don't know how to use phones.
I mean, I'll tell you right now. I wish that, if you saw how far I am back to find this fucking gorilla right now.
If you click the top,
how do I do it?
Click the top.
Yes.
And then go down to media.
Where's media? How do I do media?
Wait, scroll down.
Scroll down.
No. Go click the thing.
Click what?
Click the top.
Click this?
Group. Yeah. Click that.
I'm learning.
Scroll down for a second. Yeah.
But where? Links?
No. One more up. Go back up.
Photos.
So that's all of the media that group has sent.
And that'll even be videos?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It should be videos as well.
Look at this. I'm learning.
Yeah. I used to work at an Apple store.
I forgot that. Yeah. I asked you for so much fucking help. No, these are just the fucking photos.
Oh, it's just the photos?
God damn it.
I did not used to work at an Apple store.
You did, and the fucking goddamn gorilla. Okay, I gotta find this fucking gorilla thing. God damn it. So, how do I not? Oh, what if I punch gorilla into my?
You could
into my photos. See now
that.
I'm learning.
The last time I went to a zoo, I saw a penguin shit on another penguin.
Oh, was it the Montreal Zoo?
That's the one.
What the fuck is with that zoo?
Are they? Did you see them shit?
I saw it shit on another penguin's chest.
Yes!
I had a joke on this for like 5 years. Oh my God. It was, what's it called? LaBelle? What the fuck is it? Leventure or something?
Yes.
I was in high school and me and my friends went, and I remember being like, why are all the penguins so...
Are you here for the penguin talk?
Are you serious? She just pushed the door open, clompered on top of my laptop. I was like, why are the penguins so dirty?
Yeah.
I watched one bend over, look back, I swear to God, wink, and then he like shot a full thing of shit on the other one's chest.
White shit.
White
right?
shit. It was disgusting.
Yeah. I saw it hit the side of a penguin's face.
What the hell is that?
Shot out, and then the other one just stood there and took it. This milkshake laser beam the side of the face.
For fuck's sakes. Now I can't fucking find this goddamn thing. Now we're not going to get to see the gorilla.
Fuck. What was it doing? Shitting? Jerking off?
No, I have to fucking find this goddamn
need to
thing.
see this.
I'm going to... If my sister wasn't working, I would call her right now and get the damn gorilla video. It is worth it. She's in the... Have I told this already? We already heard this fucking story. Where the fucking hell... Oh, there. Oh, it's right down here. Okay.
Hi, Susan. Are you a big ape? Are you a gorilla?
Here we go. We're getting into gorilla.
Oh, your breath smells like a dog.
Her breath is so fucking bad right now. I can't... It doesn't matter how many times I fucking wash it.
But her teeth look great.
Here we go.
Oh, your teeth look really nice. Look at those things.
No, they're not good. Damn it. It's not here.
Those are
This
nice
fucking
chompers.
ape.
Even your back
Maybe
ones
my
are
sister
good.
sent me. Are they?
Yeah, she looks great.
I don't brush them enough.
No
I'm so
tartar.
pissed right now with this goddamn ape. It is worth it. I swear to God. And I'll make sure that Ross puts the video on actual this. I can't find it. It's
This family group chat is
now.
huge.
And now I'm in just the chat with my sister. She got a video of the gorilla going like this and running towards her, and she thought it was going to hop over the encampment and attack her.
What?
We'll cut out most of this because there's Ross. There's a lot of editing to do at the end of that. Anyways, I really let the steam out on that one because
Wouldn't that be the best way to go? Because that never happens. If a gorilla hopped a fence and beat the shit out of you,
I mean,
you'd be like, what a way.
There's so many people getting trapped in these encampments and the gorilla that distract them.
Yeah.
And she grabbed Penelope and like turned and ran because she thought the gorilla was going to jump over and kill her. Sue loves you so much. It's actually insane.
Sweet little idiot.
What's the funniest way you think you can die?
I mean, yeah, attacked by gorilla is pretty good. Literally, gorilla death. That'd be hilarious. I'd
Death
probably be
by
laughing
gorilla.
while it was happening. Not if you weren't, as long as you were out of the encampment. If you were in there,
No, you're
people would be
getting
like, "You fucking asked for it."
Yeah,
but if I'm just some schmo on the sidelines and a gorilla comes and grabs my head and crushes it like a melon, hilarious. That funeral alone,
That's a funny funeral.
people would be like, "It's not an open casket," and we all know why. A gorilla crushed his head. A gorilla crushed his head. Oh, was he a jungle guy? Was he? Nope. He just went to a zoo.
He went to a zoo.
He paid money for it.
He paid money. He just was looking at the gorillas.
He was looking.
Sipping on a
He
Coke.
was
He had a
flipping
big
it
piece
off.
of steak in his throat.
Yes.
Trying to get it down.
Kill me. I can't take it anymore.
Well, thank you for doing this. Where can everybody find you?
Just fuck. I don't have a website anymore.
No,
Who cares?
yeah, Instagram.
Matt O'Brien on Instagram. It's just my name, Obrien. Please. There's a link tree with shows and shit like that.
See him live.
See me live, please, God.
Follow the clips.
Yes.
Susan's got so much neck, it's absurd.
This is the best.
Needs
This was the best.
she
Thank you
needs
so much
Cabela.
for having me.
Thanks
on
for
this.
doing it.
Yeah.
Follow Matt O'Brien. Go see him live. Trust me, he's so fucking funny. And if you have a small throat, chime in the comments. Follow this on YouTube. Subscribe. Please watch Filth Queen.
Watch it.
Turn it on, leave it
Hilarious.
on. Tell your friends. It's all word of mouth. I will not get another special if more people don't watch it. It is suppressed on Netflix. Please tell everybody. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.